folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Start us off. And the kick goes out of bounds. An odd start to this game for sure. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short through the defender. They're moving down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled inside the 35, picks up a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. In the shotgun, handoff inside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
2nd down after that previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They've got him down out near the 40. They're Both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
And the Huskers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. He'll throw it now. The ball is caught. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Puts the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. The Huskers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense wraps him up.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Nebraska.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And they will score. Touchdown, Huskers. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Yeah, and they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Gets it out quickly to the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stuffing the run, but the ability to pressure the quarterback. They've had some great ones over the years.
It's a wide receiver screen. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Lets it go quickly. Catch made in space. Look out. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. The offense will take their first time out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. The Tigers will have to kick it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. This one is out of bounds, and that'll give the offense great field position. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Fires it on the move. Catch is made. Room to run here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
To bootleg here. Looking to scramble. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Now the try here for the extra point. Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's locked. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback who's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. Way too much speed in that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point splits the uprights. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Play action here on first down. He's hit as he throws it. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Bringing pressure. They're trying to use his legs here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
It's fourth down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught by the receiver. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently around there.
And the quarterback dropping back. Pass caught. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Oh, he's going to throw it. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. This will likely be the last play of the half. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's looking deep again. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown in that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. The Cornhuskers looking to run some tempo here.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. Quick throw to his receiver. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Quick throw, catch made.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the...
He's in the clear. And the freshman makes an excellent catch and run there.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
And the Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Nebraska.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Clemson. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Just what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They lose a yard on the play. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The Huskers bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. first play of the drive, they're set up at the 31. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 33-yard line. This drive is going now. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Sure hands. It's Karapates. Makes a move and breaks free. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes a tackle and picks up nice yards.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a deep shot to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Tigers. This quarterback on fire today.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. He's looking to scramble. Scoops out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. Oh, what a grab! They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Blitz and a quick sack.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. In the clear at the 25.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Cornhuskers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Play fake, looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Chris, an interception late in a game like this, in a tie game in the red zone. You just don't know how many opportunities you're going to get the ball back.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Breaks into the clear. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A terrible mistake late in the game. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And the ball's incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Design quarterback run. Ball carrier tackled there.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation. In 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, try to break the tie with a touchdown here late. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball's right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
And now they run the draw play. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Kalapateas. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 40. Past the 20. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So the potential game-tying score wiped away by the penalty as time is running out. That could be one of the crucial moments of this game. So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Snags the quick throw. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. A matchup of two powerful teams this late in the year. We thought it kind of had a playoff preview feel to it, and the higher-ranked team has taken care of business. They're going to emerge, looks like, with a huge W going forward.
I think the thing that really stood out in this football game is that higher-ranked team dealing with the pressure and the expectations. They handled business. Really good football game. Both these teams will benefit from playing in this game late in the year, but now comes the pressure. Higher-ranked team wins this game. Now the expectations every single week will be high. They'll have to continue to play with great poise.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Contact as he threw it. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Well, this has proven to be a fun one for two teams testing each other, showing their quality, and now who's going to make the push down the stretch and emerge with a huge win.
But for us, this is a huge opportunity. Still with the game in balance, who's going to be able to secure this victory, not only to prove they're the better team, but to also show the committee they're deserving of getting the upper hand when it comes to decision time late in the year.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. This is a regular season game, Griff, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Chris, as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also you'd like to think a much easier path in the postseason.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Going for a big play downfield. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now the all-important extra point. Extra point puts him up 9 now.
That makes the score. Nebraska 30, Clemson 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, it's play action. Looking deep for late game heroics. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The pass is incomplete.
guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Pocket breaking down. And it's in